Hello students, welcome to vishnuiasacademy. Today we are here to discuss about the most important part of our preparation, that is previous year questions. It is even 1000 times not sufficient to stress the importance of previous year questions in our UPSC preparation. Now, today as part of this we will be discussing importance of previous year questions in our mains preparation. I will take the example of internal security to establish how PYQs are very much important. Now, this is a syllabus of internal security mentioned in GS3. As part of this syllabus, 5 broad topics have been mentioned. Generally, it is said that we have to make notes of each and every syllabus keyword. But is it sufficient? Of course, it is needed, but it is not at all sufficient. Because questions will be repeated in the mains examination, but not only on syllabus themes, but also on PYQ themes. That means for every syllabus keyword, there will be some more sub-themes which are hidden in it. We have to identify them. Now, how we can identify them? The only way we can identify those themes is through looking at our previous year questions. I will show you with an example. For example, the first topic of our internal security syllabus is linkages between development and spread of extremism. Now, if you see, it is just a single word asking linkage between development and spread of extremism. Now, if we analyze the previous year questions of this topic since last 13 years, that is from 2013 to 2025, there are 4 underlying subtopics in it. Those I am calling as PYQ themes. So, if I have to show you them, see, under this topic, we have 4 sub-themes. First is left-wing extremism. In last 12 years, they had asked this question around 5 times. The next topic under this theme is Northeast insurgency. Even in this year's mains also they had asked this question. Next topic is J&K militancy, Jammu and Kashmir militancy. And one more topic under this theme is 5th and 6th schedule, non-implementation of this 5th and 6th schedule and their impact on the spread of extremism. So, now while making notes, we shouldn't restrict ourselves to the syllabus keywords. We have to make notes for our previous year question themes also. Right? So, in this, as part of this, we had identified 4 sub-themes. Similarly, if we look at another topic, say cyber security. The keyword cyber security is mentioned in the syllabus. Now, under this, if we analyze previous year questions, we are able to identify some more topics like what are the various cyber threats, discuss about the national cyber security policy, what are the different cyber crimes under the cyber threats, what are the measures government had taken under this cyber security, and finally about Digital Data Protection Act. In these last 13 years, these 5 themes have repeated around 10 times. So, the core point here we have to understand is that PYQ themes is everything. If we are able to make 2-pager notes for each and every PYQ theme, our work will be sorted. Now, in this manner, for all the 5 broad topics in the internal security syllabus, I had identified 40 subtopics. Similarly, if we take the case of agriculture, these are the 4 broad points mentioned in our syllabus. Now, agriculture itself alone weighs around 50 marks in our GS3. Generally, question number 3 and 4 and 13 and 14 belongs to agriculture. Now, is it sufficient to make notes only these syllabus keywords? Not at all. We have to understand the underlying themes in it also. For that, PYQs act as guiding light. Now, for example, if I have to show you, under this theme of cropping pattern, they had asked sub-questions like cropping pattern changes, crop diversification, integrated farming system, how countries showing growth with respect to organic farming and zero budget natural farming. Now, if we are able to do all these subtopics, our preparation with respect to that topics will be finished. In this manner, if you are able to identify subtopics under this syllabus keyword, your work will be completely sorted. In this manner, for agriculture also, I had sorted around 42 topics. Right. All these are completely from the UPSC previous year questions from 2013 to 2025. If you analyze all these papers, you will notice one common trend that most of the questions will be repetitive, barring some current affairs. But most of the paper, around 80% of the paper will be predictive in this sense. So all these points out to single thing that PYQs are sine qua non for getting a rank in UPSC preparation. Right. Now, along with that, if I have to stress some more importance of previous year questions, I have to say that PYQs act as guiding light. It shows the path to us. Next, PYQs also help to restrict our preparation. Sometimes what happens when we will be reading a single topic, we will be completely involved in it regardless of the importance of the topic. This PYQs show us how much depth and breadth we have to refer in a topic. If that question is not being asked and if you are investing so much of time in it, it is useless, because all this UPSC preparation is all about return on investment. And finally, these PYQs also act as our practice. These are the 4 factors why PYQs are everything in UPSC. Now, how we have to utilize these PYQs in a better manner? For that, the simple technique is, first and foremost, before starting a topic, look into it PYQs. After that, based on that understanding, go through your standard books or any concept notes which you are referring. Then after finishing that, try to make notes for PYQ themes. Then write the answers for PYQ themes. Answers for PYQs. While writing these answers, you will be able to understand whether you got hold of that topic or not. If you are unable to articulate your answer in a better manner, you can change your approach with respect to that topic. So in this manner, PYQs act as a guiding light. Right. So this is the basic minimum work you need to do with respect to previous year questions. For reference and how to make these PYQ themes, in this video itself, I am attaching PYQ sample with respect to internal security and agriculture. Thank you.